Hello everyone, welcome to the first video segment of Southern Delights with Jador. Thank you so much for purchasing my cookbook and making my dreams become a reality. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. So once I get done pouring all of that flour on the countertop, I am going to show you how to make my famous buttermilk cornbread. So first things first, I'm going to add my dry ingredients, which is a cup of self-rising flour, a cup of yellow cornmeal, a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar. We're gonna mix all that together, and a little bit of black peppercorn that you'll see in a little bit. So let me give you guys some facts. So liquid ingredients should always be mixed separately before they've been added to dry ingredients. Mixing the dry ingredients by themselves mean you would evenly disperse those raising agents, which is the self-rising flour, spices, sugar, etc. throughout, which is important for an even batter. We want an even batter. We don't want lumpy dumpy cornbread. Your grandmothers, your mama, all your friends gonna be laughing at you if you got some lumpy dumpy cornbread. So make sure that you combine those dry ingredients before you prep your wet ingredients. So in the next clip right here, I'm going to add my eggs, my cold cup of buttermilk, my half cup of olive oil, some honey. We're going to do all of that, mix it a little bit, and then we are going to slowly whisk in our wet ingredients into our dry ingredients. So I'm going to have my little geek moment. I love watching the milk, the eggs, and the oil separate. See, I think that's so cool. But I'm going to whisk this together just a little bit. And then, like I said, I'm going to slowly add it into my dry ingredients just so I can make sure I have a solid cornbread batter. All right. So, guys, I forgot to mention, make sure to preheat your oven whenever you first start this process to 350. So by the time you get done, you can put that cornbread in the oven. All right. So you see here, I'm just adding my wet ingredients a little bit. Now, full disclaimer, you are going to get a workout with this homemade cornbread. Them back muscles are going to be looking nice, okay? So you got to definitely use your arm strength. Guys, I took a couple breaks shooting this because my arm muscles are weak. Somebody cue the Flo Millie. They're weak. All right, so mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. You guys see how smooth my cornbread batter is? That is from technique. That whisk game is crazy. Whisk game, crazy. All right, so it's looking about done, and then we're gonna cue the next scene, which is my buttered baking dish. So I don't care what you guys use. You can use a baking dish. You can use a cast iron skillet for that homemade feel. But please make sure that you butter whatever you use because you want those nice brown crisp edges around your cornbread, and you want your cornbread to be moist. We don't like dry cornbread over here. We grew up in the South. We want brown edge cornbread that is moist and that just melts in your mouth. And the buttered pan or cast iron is how you're going to be able to achieve that. All right. So now we are going to bake our cornbread on 350 for 35 to 40 minutes, or until you like what you see in the oven. So you can bake it to your liking, but I recommend that you bake it 35 to 40 minutes. So this is how my cornbread looks halfway through. That's my honey butter, and I'm just going to spread that all across my cornbread for a nice glazed buttermilk cornbread. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next video.